Hey, what's going on, guys? VayHoz here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I would make a drop if I were to, decide to just make a drop right now. Because I feel like it would help some of you guys if I made a video on it and I sort of explain my thought process on it a little bit more than during my streams and stuff like that. So, first of all, I always open up a battery 4 for my drums. You don't have to do that. You can just use the normal instrument rack or channel rack, whatever it's called. To do your drums, but I really like doing this stuff. So okay, I'll get a random kick here. I mean, usually I'd work a little bit more on the drums themselves, but for this tutorial we'll just try and keep it simple. Okay, so that's a virtual red snare. I mean, it's pretty good, I guess. Okay, so let's hear that. Okay, not too loud. Good. And next thing I'll do after the kick and snare, this is usually the order, by the way. I have my kick in this first one, and the third one I'll have my snare, and then my hi-hats, I'll put around here, I guess. I have my, this is really useful. I highly recommend it to any producer, actually. Make folders and organize all your samples so that they're all ready. So whenever you want to make a drop, you have everything ready. There's some nice hats already right there. And I'll just grab a open hat because they're always nice to mess around with. I'll just put a decay on it like that. In FL Studio itself, you just I'm gonna show you real quick in FL. Just turn this up a little bit to add a decay or whatever. You can actually set an envelope in FL. By the way, I'm just gonna cover that as well. If you want to, you can turn off the attack, turn off the hold, sustain, and then that's actually like an actual decay instead of just the out. But yeah, anyway. Besides that side note, we have this little open hat with all that stuff. You can get a few crashes. They're really nice. Okay, this is a nice one, especially to layer on a snare. Okay, I'll just put a decay once again, and on this one as well. So, okay, so 600 is about right, I guess. Maybe 700. For the decay, but it's always up to you. Whatever sounds good to you, it's good. Okay, so now that that's done, I just set my drum loop on a 2-step bass, I think it is, and then I set my hats to whatever sounds good. This is 130. It's a bit slow, but let's go with 150 for now. Try to do something kind of rhythmy, maybe. Hold on, let's go with that. Okay, this is not too bad. Then you can get a few crashes, Let's go with this. Okay, and the thing is, you have to feel your beat when you're making a drop, You can't just, I don't know, you can't just have no sort of, no, I guess, feelings toward your beat, because or else, you're not going to be feeling it, and you're not going to make something that's good. Okay, so here you go. Got a nice little, drum loop. Okay. So I do like this beat right here, and first thing I'm gonna do right away is actually, I've covered this in a stream, I think, but I mean, if you don't want to watch the entire hour and a half or whatever, then you can just check this out. I like to have saws, like detune saws. So just like a one hit, something like that, just that keeps coming back. Kind of makes it a little catchy. So I detune these individually, these saws, and then I'll add a few voices here and actually detune that as well. So this is gonna be really detuned, but okay, this is good. One thing you can actually do to make it a little more unique, I guess, is add some messed up EQ. Like, I mean, it's completely up to you, but then you can add vibrato. Vibrato's nice. Okay, let's go with that actually. I usually stick around F, let's see, D to G, okay, for the drop, like the actual sub bass and the fundamental pitch of it, because, I mean, it makes sense. Your subwoofer is rarely gonna be able to hit low notes like C, when you fix everything. So I like to stay in the range of F-ish. And often my first chord or my first hit is going to be a minor chord. Just like that. Okay, so that's like the little catchy thing that's gonna come back. You know, that type of thing. Next thing you can do is start just making sounds. I like Serum a lot for rhythm especially, but yeah, let's go. These are actually massive wavetables that I imported in Serum, but let's just stick to Serum wavetables for now. So I'll get, let's see. I don't want something really messy. I just want like, let's see, ring. This is kind of messy actually. See, weird. Yeah, this is still messy. Come on, just something simple. Alright, this isn't too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna set an LFO, you know, just, this is alright. And actually, I'm gonna FM from B this time and just get a simple saw wave. Maybe just get some weird pitch, I guess. Okay, that's pretty nice. Maybe I could get a little reverb filter. It's really nice to have this actually, this reverb filter. And actually, I might just try to. Okay, so what I just did right here was I set a second LFO, which is different from the first one, onto the cutoff of the reverb. First one is controlling the level, and that's it. The second one is controlling the cutoff, and that's it. And they're both at 1/8. So that way I can actually just use this rate, use a macro right here, set it to the rate of both, like so, and now I can control both rates at the same time. So this is really useful for just really sound design and Serum in general, actually. And actually, I'll just set a LFO on the gain here for the multiband, like that. This is really useful. Okay, and I'll layer sub bass, so we get a little punchiness right here, just with the same LFO as the level one, I guess. Okay, so this is a nice sound. That's actually a really good workflow, what I just demonstrated right here. Just FMing and then getting some filter of some kind, and post-processing a little bit. It's a very, by the way, I have nothing planned, literally. I'm just going off the top of my head right here. And actually, I'll just set a PWM right here. This can actually do some really cool stuff. Okay, so this is without PWM. This is with. I mean, you know, you can get some cool stuff. I think I like it, so we'll stick with that. Now, what I'm going to do is press F2, name this rhythm sound 1. I try to stick with names that I can just, you know, refer back to later. And every time I give a track to something, I click up here. And I'm going to click on the master to unlink it, and then right-click here, click reset to link it to the actual sidechain bus, which isn't set up yet, but I will, you know, might as well cover that as well. Okay, so right here, let's see. Okay, we got our little thing going on. This is set to track already. Okay, so we're on an F right now, but actually the rhythm sounds good at an E. Which is actually pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna automate the macro actually. Why does it sound good at E instead of F? Because the cutoff here is being, you know, messed with, which actually kind of changes the pitch a little bit. And yeah, the way we can fix that is actually just right-clicking here, or sorry, whatever, just get an EQ2 in there, high pass that. It's really useful. You know, get rid of the sub bass, so now you can just layer another sub bass like I showed in a video a few days ago. And yeah, that's pretty useful. So macro, you know, you can already just adjust the macro if you want to automate it. Let's see, I'm just gonna get some random thing, I guess. This is weird as hell. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's literally what I do when I have a sound. I just try to get a pattern right off the bat. And the fun thing is that you can always alternate sounds if you know you don't want to repeat too much. So an alternate sound can actually be just some kind of formant thing. Or actually, yeah, let's try that just to start with. So I'll get a bend plus, and maybe a formant 2. You know, double click that, get the intensity at 0, and then, you know, LFO, I guess. And let's try that. Yeah, this is a bit weird. Alright, so, you know, we just try to get cool patterns, I guess. Right now I'm just messing around. I don't really know what I'm doing. And now that this is all messed up with the macro, what you can do is just make a new Serum and actually do your sub bass in Serum for that sound, I guess. So because this we're actually modulating a rate, it's not going to be the same in massive, and since we want the exact same automation, you can just do it. So let's see. Okay, now we've got an F like that. Okay, so let's put that down an octave, and actually I'm gonna set the LFO to that rate and trigger it. So now I'm gonna, you know, click that, I guess. Make it 1/8, then last tweaked initialize song with this position, and then just link to controller and link to the same macro automation, I guess. Let's hear what that sounds like. This is a bit weird, actually. Let's see. I mean, it does kind of work. It's not the same LFO shape though, so okay, it's about here. Let's move that. So it's gonna sound about the same now. Yep, there you go. I mean, that's how you layer sub bass onto a Serum sound. If you want the exact thing. Okay, now you might notice it sounds a little bit empty. You definitely want to fill everything up with growls, especially. That's the point of growl basses, and you know, I made so many videos on growls and stuff, so it's gonna be useful, I guess. We can use some of the techniques that I showed you guys, maybe. Okay, so here you go. LFO on the wavetable, LFO on the bending plus, minus. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'll just do some F. There you go. Oh, this is not bad. Okay, let's solo the pattern right here. And actually, I'm gonna get a double notch filter like that. This is pretty good. Now it's gonna be lacking a little bit of sub bass, so I'm gonna put a sine right here, just like that. Lower an octave. Okay, now we got our sine back. You know, a little bit of sub bass got cut up there. I mean, this is pretty good already. A little distortion and noise actually would do. Ooh, that's a lot of distortion. Okay, that's pretty good. And growl 1. Okay, I'm gonna link that to a track, I guess, now, and let's hear that. And pretty much try to repeat, play with sounds. If you can't find something catchy, rearrange the sounds. It can take hours. It can take minutes, honestly. And yeah, don't get discouraged. If you literally get to a point where you can't rearrange anything that sounds good, just go take a walk outside. Go, I don't know, work out, just do something, because you're not, you know, it's a bad idea to just stay there and try to rearrange sounds, I guess, for too long. Okay, let's do some little thing that you might see a lot, just some melodic structure, I guess. You can always do that. It's like that. I don't like having just a straight, you know. I like cutting it up, is what I'm trying to say. Because I don't know, that's just it annoys me, I guess, to have a chord that just follows the other just so quickly. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much that's a good technique, I guess. If you find it sounds too empty, layer noise, layer arps and stuff. And if you have any questions for me, please be sure to leave that in the comment section down below. If you like these videos, just let me know. I find that I've never seen anyone actually go through, you know, their thought process over making actually stuff, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and let me know. See you guys later. Have a good night. Peace.